It has been a hard day's night, and I have been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel all right. You know I work all day to get you money to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say you are going to give me everything. That's why I love to come home. 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you, holding me tight, tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel all right.
hello, Good evening to you all out there, and welcome to another, well, what can I say, another packed, fun-filled frolic of frolicsome, wonderful stuff for you. I don't know what frolicsome means. But here we are again with the Johnny and Russ show. It's Sunday evening. It's a bit cooler tonight. It's been a little bit humid over the last few days. I've been a big lad, been suffering a bit. But there you go. If you're a big lad, you do suffer. And I suffer. Anyway, of course, with me is the Robber.
Hello.
As per. We had a few days off, Russ.
Oh yeah.
And I was down at a lovely pub on Friday night.
The Jeremy Cole.
The Jeremy Cole, we're calling it.
We're calling it the Jeremy Cole pub because all the people in there could quite easily fit into an episode of the Jeremy Cole show.
And we have great fun people watching down there, and it is good fun, isn't it?
It is great fun.
It is. We won't tell you what it's called. I think we've mentioned it before, but this time we won't tell you.
In case anybody's listening from there.
No, that's quite right. Well, the girls, there's the sisters. There's the two wonderful sisters. She's 9 months pregnant, I think, and heavily smoking. It's all very good, all good fun down there.
It's I think it's what you need.
Absolutely,
what you need.
That's the way forward, I think.
My mum smoked 60 a day when she was having me, mate, and it didn't
harm
me in any
My
shape
mum was smoking when I came out.
Yeah, oh yeah, she was.
Yeah, well, I can't stand this fucking pain. Give me a fag, she
right
said.
Here.
And they gave her one, and out I popped. Must have been relaxed.
With a fucking silk cut hanging out.
Silk cut hanging out of my mouth, and I was green.
First words would give us a light.
Right. I never looked back. So there we are.
And she's having a fag, nothing wrong with that.
In fact, they couldn't fucking see me for the smoke coming out of my mum's cunt.
No.
Already I've used the word see.
Took you 3 weeks before you could make out shapes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very cloudy for a little while.
Yeah, terrible cough as well.
Oh, shocking. Well, there's nothing like having a smoker's cough when you come straight out.
Yeah. But she was having a fag, so she was happy.
Yeah.
Fuck the kid. Who cares what
the kid is? Oh, fuck the kid. That's the trouble with today. People take too much emphasis on what the kid wants. In those days, fuck off, go and have a fag. I'm sucking your dad's cock.
Yeah.
Now fuck off. Don't care about you. Leave you in the fucking crib, crying your fucking eyes out.
In the crib with all your homies.
That's it. Anyway, I digress. What was we talking about before that?
The pub.
The pub. So Friday night I was down there with all the... it sounded could be a scene from Star Wars. That scene from Star Wars in the pub. Remember that pub?
I remember that pub. No, I wasn't in Star Wars.
Or was it Empire Strikes Back?
I don't know. I've never seen Star Wars or the Empire.
No, I know that every time that there's a load of misfits in a pub, some cunt will go, it's like Star Wars, isn't it? So I've joined in now, and I still don't know what they mean. Because I don't watch Star Wars. Mind you, do you know what? I think I'd rewatch it now because it is a classic film, and it must be good.
Must it?
No.
Why must it be? Because a load of fucking nerds like it.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. It was a kid's thing. When I was a kid, you were either a Star Wars fan or you wasn't. And we weren't, were we? That's all.
I went to see Star Wars.
Yes, so did I. I walked out, yeah.
I walked out of it.
I walked out of that, and I walked out of Greece, and I walked out of... I think we both walked out of Greece.
Yeah.
I think we both walked out of Star Wars.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was about that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, 77. Yeah. We also got kicked out of a bridge too far.
Yeah.
When we were 10. Well, folks, have you ever seen A Bridge Too Far?
Not really for a 10-year-old.
We were quite pleased we got
No,
kicked
older
out.
than
10.
No.
77, boy.
Bridge Too Far was
Yeah.
77. I thought Bridge Too Far was about 79.
Oh, no, boy. Let me have a check. Checking the old barometer here.
While he's checking that, I just want to say there's a woman on Twitter.
Yes.
She was campaigning to get Jane Austen on the back of a £10 note.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
On Twitter, she's been threatened because of it, for some unknown reason.
Well?
77, so he was 10, yeah. Went for Robert Fuller's birthday.
Robert Fuller's birthday.
We left him in there. It was his birthday, and we left him in there.
And he came out and went, it was a good film, you know.
Yeah.
Robert Fuller, where are you now?
Yeah. Who cares?
No. We liked him.
Yeah, we liked him then. I might like him now, but I don't know where he is.
Anyway, she's campaigning.
Campaigning to get... She's won to get Jane Austen on the back of a £10 note.
Oh, she won, did she?
Yeah, they won. She's going to be on the back of a £10 note.
Oh, good.
And she's been threatened on Twitter with rape. For that.
What?
Somebody's threatened to rape her on Twitter because she deemed she had the...
Oh.
She had the hypocrisy to want Jane Austen on the back of a £10 note.
Of course, Emma, of course we can.
What, get her on the back of a £10 note?
Well, I'd like to see her.
Not if anybody's going to threaten to rape me, we won't.
No, that's terrible, isn't it? Emma wants some Bee Gees.
Yeah, we've got Bee Gees.
Yeah, of course we can.
Anyone in particular, or any Bee Gees will do?
Any Bee Gees will do, Emma? She'll come back. So, yeah.
So, she's been threatened with rape.
So what's the...
Well, I think the bloke's been arrested. They've tracked him down.
Oh, did they?
And I think he's been arrested.
Really?
It's a bit strong, isn't it? Just because she wants Jane Austen on the back of a £10 note.
Well, he might have something against Jane Austen.
What you think? What you trying to say? What, he was like sexually abused by Jane Austen when he was a
Or
child?
someone called Jane Austen.
Or his mum and dad just kept reading him Jane Austen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we haven't got that one, have we?
What?
The emotion.
No, can't you make do with... Can you make do with... what's her name? How Deep Is Your Love?
It's a great song, emotion, huh?
I'm not disputing it, but we've got to get it down. Can she make... If she can't make do with How Deep Is Your Love, we'll get it down. But
Can you make do without Deep Is Your Love? Or we'll get emotion if you want.
Just looking for this bird's name.
Oh, yeah.
It's been deemed that... it's been deemed that she should be raped, basically, because she wants Jane Austen on the back. I can't quite get over it. I can't work out what the problem is.
Right. It's got to be emotion. She's feeling emotional.
Why are you feeling emotional, Emma?
What's the matter, Em?
Talk to your Uncle Agony aunts, Uncle John and Uncle Russell. We'll sort you out. Why you got emotion? Why are you feeling emotional?
Yeah. Talk to your Uncle Russell. Tell him. What's the matter, Em? I've had a look on her face. She brought a photo up of the house she's moving from, which is a beautiful house.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there you go. It's her last night in her house. What's the house she's got?
What, in Wimbledon?
I think it is. It's beautiful, really is.
Well, there's two ways of looking at this. You got to look at it as if you're moving on and upwards.
It's not even around the corner.
You're moving, you're going to have a nice time in your new house, and you've got nice memories in your old house, and you just move on, and
Yeah.
you just enjoy the time you had in your house, and you're going to enjoy the time you have in your new house.
Okay. Thank you for that, Russ.
Or you fucking sit about fucking moping about it and you don't get fucking nowhere.
No. I'm sure she'll Should we take the latter on?
I'm sure.
Oh, poor old him. So last night in our house. Well, we'll get this down for you and... oh, she's happy. These face things that they've put up, what does that mean?
That means she's happy.
Oh, right, okay. Ah.
Well, it is though, isn't it? You
move on.
You just move on. You move on onwards and upwards, didn't you?
Onwards and upwards to the top.
Exactly. You move onwards and upwards, and you enjoy your new house.
I don't like moving too much though. I think when you've got you know, I'm quite a lover of just. My sister loves moving, loves it. She loves
moving like.
Yeah, she's not. I'm a hoarder. I like to like keep stuff and remember, you know, keep memories and things like that. But,
yeah, no, I'm not.
You're not a lover of that?
No, I've got nothing, mate.
I see he's not like that. You're dead.
No, he's definitely not like that.
You're dead. What's all this? What's that? There you go. So, Emma's feeling a bit emotional.
What's that? I've been blimey, that's...
I've no idea what that is.
I've got 4 thumbs up.
Okay.
And eyes and thumbs up. I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm not hip to...
It's hip to be square.
I'm not hip to that.
Here you go, Em.
But this is for you, Emma. Don't worry, you'll be fine, darling.
Hold on. That's not the Bee Gees. It fucking said it was. I've been duped.
Oh, Em, I don't know what's going on with what you're texting. I don't know what it means. It's like some sort of like Egyptian hydro...
Look, this is Bee Gees.
Glopics or whatever the fucking word is. I can't work it out. It's fucking blowing my mind, man. It's blowing my mind. My mind has been blown.
Well, must let me hit.
Well, you didn't hear, did you? Sounded exactly the same as the one you just had.
Yeah. What was it? This is a better version though. That was terrible quality. Hold on, Em.
No.
What?
That's not them. No, we know. I don't think this is what he just got down is them as well. You twats. She's quite right there. She's quite right there.
Well, this one ain't either then. It says emotions, BG with fucking lyrics. It's Samantha Sang.
Well, we don't want Samantha fucking Sang.
Oh, it's with the Bee Gees. Is there a version with just the Bee Gees then?
That's an advert.
I know it is.
No, I'm telling them.
This must be it, mustn't it?
Yeah, this is it. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
There you go. All right. There you go.
We didn't know it was it till somebody come in and squeezed Barry Gibb bollocks, and then he done that. Note there, and everybody goes somebody squeezing his balls. It must be Barry Gibb. Yes, she says.
Yeah. Okay.
We got it.
We got it. Oh, at last. That's terrible, isn't it?
Huh?
What you doing, boy? Yeah, I know you can't. It's fucking fun. That phone's fucked to that. You know what to do? Turn the thing off at the top.
What, that?
Yeah. Now, press the button at the bottom. Now do it. I've learnt all the tricks of the trade. Till I get a new one. That phone is absolutely fucked.
Well, we're going to get that song for you.
What's in the news, Russ?
Well, I want to talk about my mother, 76 years of age, had a hip operation.
Yeah.
Needs she's not going to have it because it's not worth having it, but she needs a new, she needs a knee operation, like for a new kneecap.
Yeah.
Gone. Both kneecaps, actually, sorry, have gone. She's got to go up to Harlow tomorrow to beg for a disabled badge to be kept.
What do you mean, beg?
Well, they want to see her. They want to see her because they
don't believe her?
Well, yeah, they don't want to take a disabled badge off her.
Fucking hell.
Good, isn't it? 76 years of age, you fucking, you put into this country for fucking all your life. My old man's worked since he was
paid
16,
all the
paid all his taxes since he was 16.
And they want to know
that's how they fucking treat you. That's how they treat you. They want to know. They want to fucking know. Why do they want to see us? Why do they want to see a fucking? Very nice.
Oh.
Why do they want to see?
Thank you, Em.
Why do they want to see a 76-year-old fucking woman who's got a fucking who's medically you can see she's had a hip replacement. She needs 2 new kneecaps.
Yes.
Why the fuck
Yeah.
would you want to even contemplate fucking seeing her?
Fucking right. Tell them.
It's a fucking joke, and that's what's happening in this country, I'm afraid. Fucking, don't get fucking old, because when you get old in this country, they treat you like fucking shit.
Yeah.
They treat you like fucking shit. They want to take your pensions away from you. They want to take this away from you. Instead of fucking helping you, I was always led to believe a country, your country should help you when you're fucking old.
Trouble is,
you're old and infirm.
You know what the problem is, don't you? She's not foreign.
There's nothing to do with it, mate.
If she was foreign, she'd be helped. Anyway,
Nothing to do with it.
Tell them who's here.
I'm feeling quite emotional after that little outburst. Thinking of my mum having to go up there and fucking beg for her fucking...
Who's taking her?
My old man. Having to beg for her fucking badge. She can hardly fucking walk about 5 yards. They're fucking cunts.
Poor Babs.
Fucking joke.
It is a joke.
Anyway. I'm going to calm down.
Calm down, son.
I'm going to think of nice things like fucking kicking David Cameron in the bollocks. And I'm going to play... we're going to play the Bee Gees, Emotions, for Emma, who's leaving her house tomorrow. But don't worry, because I'm going to move in and squat there.
Instead of me tonight.
Johnny Russell Show on Spreaker FM. It's Current Affairs with Robbo. It's Current Affairs with the one and only Robbo. Robbo, what have you got for us today?
Well, it's very sad news.
Sad?
Denise Van Outen's marriage has ended.
Oh, no.
To an actor called Lee Mead. I haven't got a fucking clue who Lee Mead is.
Oh, no.
I know. Be strong.
Oh.
Be strong.
No.
Be strong. Source to Denise said the couple, who have a 3-year-old daughter, remain the best of friends. They always say that.
I thought they were going to make it.
They haven't made it.
Oh.
So chalking up another one in the fucked up file.
Ugh. They seem so happy. Oh, God, I'm upset.
Well,
I don't know what to say.
it's sad news. It's always sad when two people who have got together purely for photographic purposes.
Yes.
Split up.
Yeah.
And they decided there's no way we can.
But there's a little baby involved.
There's nowhere we can take this marriage anymore. We can only be photographed together so many times.
Well, apparently they weren't getting on. They didn't see each other enough. That's the problem.
That's the problem. A lot of couples have these.
He was about 15 years younger than her or something.
It's
10 years.
It's the work, all work.
You don't know where she met him, do you?
No, I don't know where she met him. In a toilet.
No, here's how she met him. She was the judge on that fucking program that he
you know what?
He was up for.
I'm pretty sure the program.
He won it.
I'm pretty sure the program wasn't called that, but I wish it had been called.
It's with that fucking
program.
idiot. It's that idiot. That fucking horrible, shriveled up little cunt. Andrew Lloyd Webber. One of them. What was it? Oh, I can't remember who they were looking for. Lee Mead.
They were looking for Lee Mead.
No.
Lucky they found him, then, isn't it?
No, they were looking for searching for something. A musical star. Oh, I don't fucking know. And she met him on there.
Oh, right, okay.
He won it.
So they started off in the limelight then?
Yeah.
I got a horrible feeling that marriage was just totally for fucking... how many inches they can get in the paper.
Probably.
Well, anyway, this one would cheer you up anyway.
Go on.
Dozens of violent thugs, sex offenders and drug fiends have been let out of jail by mistake. And some are still free. Well, what a surprise. Chopped figures show 140 criminals have been released due to blunders over the past 3 years. Among the wrongly freed crooks were 21 in for violent crimes, 17 for drug offences, 28 for robbery and burglary, and 4 for sex offences. One stayed out for almost 2 years and 18 are still free.
Oh, brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
How did this happen? Was that done?
The revelation comes weeks after ex-Man City starlet jailed for killing 2 people in a car crash was let out early. Courtney Mapen Walter, 18, and served just 4 of 16 months for killing, and he's back inside now. Prison Administrator Jeremy Wright pointed to the number of lags let out in error, falling from 62 in 2010 to 37 last year, as in progress. Oh, so he's saying what the Minister for Prisons is saying is, look, in 2010 there were 62 let out, now we've only let 37 out, we're doing well.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? What are you all moaning for? We've cut it by nearly half. And you're moaning about... Alright, you're always going to let people out early when they haven't served enough of their sentence.
I mean, that's always going to happen, isn't it?
It's always going to happen.
Of course it is.
There's no way you can look on a computer and see how long they've got to stay inside. It's always going to happen. Can you imagine if you're inside and you think, oh, I've got another 3 years of this? Then they come to you in the morning. Come on, Sparrow, you're going out today. What? Yeah, you're going out today. Go on, Sparrow, on your bike. I've seen enough of you. Fuck off. Like you're fucking bowling down the street. Cunts have let me out early. Many were free due to miscalculating the time they must serve after sentencing. Well, it's hard, isn't it? You know, it's hard, isn't it? You think, oh, he's got 4 years. He was serving. He'd done a year before he went out, after he got sentenced. So that means he's got 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't know. Just release him. I don't know how long he's got left. Just release him. Mr. Wright said process has now been tightened. That's nice.
Yeah.
Last year, it emerged an arsonist and a violent criminal among 4 let out in strange ways in Manchester.
Oh.
Great, isn't it?
I was talking to someone the other day who'd just done a bit of time.
Bit of bird.
You've just done a bit of bird, yeah. And he said that it is a joke in there. It is an absolute joke in there. You get four really good meals a day. And he said he ain't talking like fucking a bit of bread and water and or a sloppy bit of mash. And you are talking cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu. Well, they got fucking Jamie Oliver in the kitchen.
They got fucking good. They got good chefs in there, boy. You can have Chinese, you have Indian, you can have what you like. I swear to you, PlayStations, satellite telly.
You sound like the Sun.
That's what they got in there, boy. He ain't lying.
I'll make a deal with you. You go and do a week inside and come out and see if you say the same thing.
I don't know. That's what he said.
What was he inside for?
I don't know, robbery, I think it was.
Nice fella.
He's seen the error of his ways.
Why, if it's so good inside?
He's not. He wouldn't be frightened about going back in.
Well, it sounds like it's fucking. If it was like that, why ain't everybody out there fucking robbing and burglaring? If it's fucking like, if it's cordon bleu cooking and you can play PlayStation all day long.
Yeah, you've got your own PlayStation there.
No wonder Stuart all nonced all them kids up. He wanted to go inside and fucking have a little break, by the sounds of it.
He's not having a good time. I hope he rots in there, that dirty cunt. I hope he rots in fucking...
I wonder if he's played his Joker yet. You don't want to play it. You don't want to play it too early, do you? Don't mention me. What am I, chopped liver? Here's a story that is just not even worth repeating.
Well,
eccentric millionaire singer Susan Ball donated her old clothes to a charity shop and then bought them back.
What?
The Britain's Got Talent star spent £250 at the store near her home after having a massive change of heart. A source said of the Wild Horses singer, Subo's PA was clearing out her house and came across what she thought were old clothes. She put them in bin bags and donated them to charity shop after getting permission from Subo. Days later, Subo realised she'd made an error and went back to the shop and bought them back. She convinced herself over time she needed them.
You know what?
She was just being tough with her wardrobe.
I love the fact that they just completely get away. Everyone gets away with calling her Subo. It's so derogatory. It's so nasty. It's not, because you know what Subo means, don't you?
I presume it's a play on words for sumo.
Yes. It's absolutely horrible. Subo is fucking terrible.
The 52-year-old's pals have been encouraged her to spend some of her 20 million fortune on herself. They insist her wardrobe has barely changed since she became famous and say it's about time she splashed out on designer thread. Why?
She doesn't know what she's doing. She's a fucking...
But the Scot of Blackburn, West Lothian is known to be reluctant to spend despite getting a huge discount wherever she shops.
Susan Boyle.
The source added, Subo treats money the same as she always done. She's not flash with it at all. No, I think you'll find she's not flash at all because she's fuckingly mentally not fucking right.
Of course she is. She's mentally disabled. I love that bit. I love that bit on her first thing when she goes, he says, how old are you? I'm 47. And that's just one side of me. What? What? That's just one side of you? What are you talking about, you idiot? fucking one side of you. What does that mean?
I haven't got a clue.
I'll tell you what it means. It means you are fucking stupid. I mean, she couldn't take it. It was so wrong. Mind you, I say wrong. She's got 20 million quid.
Yeah.
She's the worst singer in the world, she is. She's absolutely awful. She's just terrible. She's just... Ugh. Susan fucking Boyle. What do you think of Susan Boyle? Well, here's a girl that can really sing.
Well, this is nice. They've mocked up a computerised picture of what Prince George will look like in...
Oh, no.
Why? Why, you cunt? I don't give a fuck what he looks
What's
like.
he going to look like, what?
As a teenager. The handsome lad is imaged with his mum's Kate's nose and eyes and dad's William mouth and chin.
I bet you he's going to look nothing like that.
It's pathetic.
What is that all about, eh?
It's just cunts. Everybody's cunts.
Susan Boyle is a man. Say no more.
Say no more. Well, yeah, she certainly looks like a man, I'll tell you that.
That's just one side of me.
You wouldn't want to fuck it, would you?
No.
For all the fuck. She could say to me, you can have half of my 10 million fortune.
No, you wouldn't.
Even me, one fucking ugly cunt, would still turn around and say, no, I think I'll pass on that, love. You look like you'd fucking eat my cock and spit it out. I'm not having a bar of that.
No, wouldn't you?
I'm kinky, but I'm not that kinky.
You wouldn't just close your eyes and think of England?
No.
Think of after Dash?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, she does. She looks like Mrs. Brown, and Mrs. Brown's boys.
She does, yeah, she does.
He does. Oh, God. You wouldn't... What, just close your eyes?
No, I wouldn't.
It's not like you're fucking a bloke. Is it?
Well,
but yeah.
sort of is.
Yeah.
It sort of is, because you just, you'd have to look up at one point and then you'd see it looming down on you.
It's like the She-Devil. What was it? The Life and Loves of She-Devil.
Yeah.
Do you remember that programme?
Yeah.
That's what she... she hasn't found anyone, has she?
Who?
Susan Boyle. She hasn't got a partner.
What, you think they're steaming in there?
If things go any worse, I think I'll have a go.
You'd have a little bash?
No, I wouldn't, no.
You could say to her, turn around, love.
Oh, no.
Put this bag on.
What about the arse? Oh, my God.
But when she turns over, mate, for doggy, it fucking says, this vehicle is reversing. Anyway, we'll come back to the papers. We're going to play a tune.
Don't just play this, Russ. I did fancy it. Bit of soul. This is proper.
Funk.
This is funk. This is at its best. Listen to this man deliver this vocal. It's dry. It's raw. It's just... Mwah!
This is Susan Boyle before the operation.
To stay, I'll be around today to be available for you to see. I'm about to go, and then you'll know for me to stay, I got to be me. You'll never be in doubt, that's what it's all about. You can't take me for granted and smile. Count my days, I'm gone. Forget reaching my phone, because I promise I'll be gone for a while. When you person that you really are now. You got to get in straight. How could I ever be late when you're my woman taking up my time? Oh, how could you ever allow? I wonder how I would get out of pocket the fun. How when you know that you never number two. Number one gonna be number one. I'll be good. I wish I could get this message over to you now. When you shape me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person you really are now. I'll be so good. I wish I could get the message over to you now.
Oh,
Sly and the Family Stone. If you want me to stay. And why not? With a voice like that, mate, you can stay all day.
yep.
Just get that fat Scottish bitch out of here. Because she can't fucking stay. She cannot stay. I haven't got a fridge to fucking hold it. I've got not enough food in that fridge for her to come round here for fucking dinner. And I ain't nipping out to Tesco's.
No. Morrison's, maybe.
No.
What do you prefer? What do you think is the best? You got Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Marks, or Tesco's? Forget Asda's. That's for your poor man.
What? Asda's not for you poor man.
Yes, it is.
No, of course it is.
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
Oh, isn't
I'm
it?
thinking of Aldi. Aldi or whatever it's called.
Lidl's. Lidl's, boy. Ever been in Lidl's?
I've got Lidl's, mate. And the doctor says it won't go away unless I keep taking
All right,
the pills.
okay. All right, Tesco's?
No, Tesco's are too. They're like the fucking Nazis of the fucking supermarket world. Think they can fucking come and take you over.
Morrison's.
Yeah, I quite like Morrison's.
Not bad, Morrison's, is it?
Yeah, not bad.
I quite like Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I don't mind
They're quite
Sainsbury's.
cool. They're quite nice.
Yeah, I don't mind Sainsbury's.
Waitrose, though. Waitrose is
Yeah,
if you can afford
Waitrose
it.
is expensive, though.
Yeah, well, it's Governor, though.
It's the John Lewis, isn't it?
It's Governor. There's lovely food in there. Or your Marks and Spencer's. The Marks and Spencer's was winning for years, wasn't it?
Food-wise, I think they still are.
Do you think so?
Food-wise, I do.
I think Waitrose wins now, doesn't it? I'm a Morrison's man.
Yeah?
I quite like Morrison's.
Yeah.
My mum, she's Tesco's all the way.
See?
Oh, yeah, boy.
You
couldn't-
man likes Tesco's.
Couldn't drag her away from Tesco's. Your old man's a Tesco's man, isn't he?
Yeah. Tesco's are a bit like the Nazis, though, aren't they?
Why are they like the Nazis?
Well, they just take over everything and
Yeah.
fucking... They're just cunts.
Well, you think so?
Yeah.
They're the Nazis of the supermarket.
Supermarket world, yeah, I think so. I don't mind Asda, I think Asda's alright.
Oh, you like Asda?
Yeah, I don't mind Asda. They do good clothes, Asda. Georgia Asda's quite
I'm not
good.
talking about clothes, boy.
Why not?
Fuck
Because
clothes.
there's so much more to supermarket these days than just food, isn't there?
Do you remember the times when they weren't around supermarkets? Didn't we? I can remember,
Well, they was around, but they were little.
they were little. Well, I'm talking about, there was a co-op and thing like that, you mean?
Co-op, yeah, but you still had Tesco's.
But I'm talking about when you used to have butchers.
Sainsbury's.
You used to go to your local butchers. I
Yeah.
preferred that.
Yeah.
I preferred that.
Yeah.
It's much better.
It was expensive though, wasn't it?
Was it expensive then?
Yeah, still expensive.
We know now it is, but we didn't know any different then. You had to go to your butchers
Yeah.
because they weren't in supermarkets. What do you think about that? Took away a lot of people's livelihoods. I mean, people were butchers. And they, grew up and you had the butchers, and that took all that away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You all out, you come in, you got a local shop, and then they build a fucking massive Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda. They build that round the corner. You're fucked, mate.
Oh yeah.
You're fucked.
But that little bit of personal
service
has gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you go into a fucking what's his name now? You go in and try and buy a hi-fi. They're not called hi-fis anymore. I'm talking like fucking Mel Smith. A gramophone.
I think you'll find they're called stereo units.
Well, no, they're not even called that anymore, are they? You go in and buy an
Audio.
MP3 player and a set of speakers. You're done.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Whatever happened to the big fucking AWR stack? Yeah, boy. To get that, you used to get your turntable.
What, 2 turntables and a microphone?
Thank you. And an amp. And if you were very clever, if you were Keith Beaumont, sharp will break your legs.
Yeah.
If you were Keith,
Yeah.
you'd buy all different stuff. You'd buy a Moran tape deck, and you'd buy a fucking, Pioneer.
Yeah.
A Pioneer CD player and an AWR amp,
Yeah.
and you'd have it all different, so you make your own up. That's what you're called on Blur, boy. Entrepreneur, I mean. Not entrepreneur, no. What's the word?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, pal.
No.
Entrepreneur?
No. Oh, fuck, I don't know. When you mixed them all up and you was
a cunt?
Yeah, basically. Basically had too much time on your hands.
Yeah, basically too much time and too much fucking money.
I can remember 1983, so that's 30 years ago, getting me old AWR, a nice little AWR, like a mini stack for my bedroom. And, oh my God, it had this fucking graphic equaliser on it. Of course, as everyone knows now, it's completely pointless. Completely. But you used to fucking put the bass up there and then the mid up there and the treble up there. It sounded fucking terrible. The fucking sound of it was all muddy. But I always
Which is alright if you were listening to Muddy Waters.
I can always remember putting on Lionel Richie's Da-da, whoa,
All night long.
And it sounded so beautiful because it was a beautifully made record, that All Night Long, beautifully crafted production was just boom, the bass drum was boom, like a thud. It was gorgeous. Oh no, it was just beautifully made, perfect for the air. I think it was CDs hadn't quite come out yet. That's right.
CDs had come out, All Night Long come out.
In 83? Oh, just.
Oh, was All Night Long not on the what was the big album he had?
Yeah, Can't Slow Down. That was 83.
Oh, right.
Maybe in fact, it was 82, I think, Can't Slow Down, wasn't it?
Maybe CDs, wasn't
CDs were 85.
Yeah.
They really sort of came out.
First album on CD?
My first album was CD.
No. Do you know what the first album on CD was?
Yeah, it was don't tell me, no. It was Brothers in Arms.
There you go.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah. It was in DDR. That's what it was called.
The fuck's DDR?
I don't know, it was digital or something. But it was called DDR. It was the first album to be made in. And yeah. And then I think, what was your first album you bought on CD? I know what mine was.
What?
Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was reissued. It was
almost immediately.
yeah. But it sounded amazing.
And then Apple were just grateful that there's been 47 other formats that come out since then.
Yeah.
And they can reissue every album on and get double the bunts again for it.
Quite right too. But I remember this sitting there with my dad, and we were listening to in the old dining room. Remember in the old dining room in Beechwood.
Yeah.
And me and my dad, I was saying to my dad, listen to this. And we stuck it on. We sat in the middle and listened to When I'm 64. It was so clear. It was so. His voice came out the left, out the right, and the music.
And his cock come out the left.
Oh, his cock come out the left. Yeah.
And then you thought, wow, that fucking technology's really got fucking good. Not only are you hearing his voice, his cock's coming out of the speaker as well.
Yeah, but I've got a confession to make. What my second album was.
What?
Curiosity Killed the Cat.
That's a confession. I'll leave you when you're.
I'll
leave you when you're.
That's a
up there talking to St. Peter at the gates.
That's a terrible album. Actually, it wasn't that bad. They weren't that bad. Curiosity Killed the Cat. I quite liked them at the time.
I think you'll find they were shite.
Yeah, I think you find that. He was a model.
Otherwise, they'd still be going.
Didn't have that wonderful record. Hey, how you doing? So you couldn't get through, but you need a name and a number.
That Curiosity
I can run back to you. Yeah.
Well, I'll rest my case then, mate.
Yeah, you're right.
The one they had, Straight Back Down, that was quite
good.
For
But the rest of them sounded like that one.
The next you'll be telling me that a fucking Brother Beyond were a good fucking band.
No, boy, you'll never hear that from my lips.
Well, I never thought I'd heard Curiosity Killed the Cat.
I didn't say they were good.
No, I said they were alright.
Wow, for the time.
Alright,
Straight back down.
Alright, mate, that geezer should be hunted down and fucking put up for fucking war crimes.
Who, Ben
Vullivant.
I remember reading
Stupid name, stupid hat, stupid cunt.
I can remember at the time there was a big article in the Sun. He had a big cock. Sunburn had written that old Ben, she'd go hold of Ben and he revealed the truncheon.
His PA fucking wrote it, probably.
Had a big old boy on him.
Yeah, the PA probably fucking put it in there. I'm sure half these stories are put in there by the record company.
He was in the top 20 of biggest knobs of all on Stars. Who do you reckon number one was? Who do you reckon number one was?
I don't know.
Frank. Frank Sinatra apparently had a fucking belter. Of course he did. He was Frank. How could you not have a big knob if you're Frank Sinatra? The whole myth would be gone, wouldn't it? He was a man's man. Of course he had a big one. He fucked Marilyn with it. He fucked them all with it. I said, hey, baby, get in line, you broad. Get on that.
That don't sound like Frank Sinatra.
No, it doesn't.
That sounded like, it did sound like somebody.
Hey, broad. I bet some bird was giving him a proper nudge when he was singing One for My Baby. He sounds relaxed.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? He sounds nice and relaxed.
Probably Ava Gardner, mate.
Of course. The Ava Gardner apparently was proper oversexed. Sex maniac.
Is there any other?
But he lived and loved like Frank did, mate.
Well, you know. I mean,
and apparently he had a big one and all. According to this article, he said,
how can you remember this fucking article?
Yeah, 1987.
How can you remember it?
I just do. What was his name? Shane, who played Shane.
Alan Ladd.
Alan Ladd.
Alan Ladd. He was a lad.
Alan Ladd had a big boy, apparently.
What a great article that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I could fucking work. I mean, he's sitting around the fucking Sun offices one day. Let's do a fucking article on who has the biggest cock. Surely you
That's
didn't
what
read,
they did.
Surely you didn't read that in the Sun. Surely you read that in. You're getting confused. You read it in fucking Razzle or something like that.
It was the Sun.
What was the Sun? What won it?
Yeah, it was definitely the sun. Most well-endowed stars.
I mean, who cares?
No, obviously, I don't care.
I'm not saying you care, but I'm saying in general, who the fuck cares about who's got a big Corey on her?
Well, birds do, don't they?
What? With geezers they're never going to get hold of?
Well, it's
What, you think a 19-year-old bird in 1987 was sitting there thinking, fucking hell, you know what? I must go out, get on a plane, fly over to fucking Los Angeles, meet a fucking 65, 70-year-old fucking Frank Sinatra and have a nosh on his cock.
Well,
Ben Volavant, he might have been reachable. He might have been reachable in 1987. I would imagine fucking in 1991 he was totally reachable because he was probably living on the fucking streets with his fucking silly beret on.
that's why he had a beret, didn't he? Ben Volavant. Yeah, look, what if you put it in here? What would happen if I put it in? Alan Ladd. Alan Ladd. Big cock. What happens?
Not a lot.
No.
Unless his cock comes flying out the computer and hits you bang in the face. And he says, is that big enough for you?
Well, 9-inch dick. Well, Alan Ladd's just
9 inches, that ain't that big, son. I wake up with 9 inches. It's not mine, but I wake up with it.
Well, it's a different Alan Ladd. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a myth, my son.
Probably, yeah.
Isn't it?
Probably.
Play a song to me.
When he's not around to fucking confirm it. I mean, this day and age, if Alan Ladd was about, he'd go on the Alan Carr chatty man, and Alan Carr would go, Alan, I hear you got a 9-inch cock. Let's see it. Come on, let's see it. And he'd have to show it because that puff wouldn't shut up till he did show it.
There's a song, 1961.
Yeah, we're going right back to 1961. Oh, we don't care on this programme whether we play new, old or whatever. If it's good, it's fucking in. And believe me, I think this is good.
So far away, I long for your lips to kiss my lips, but just when I think they may, you leave me halfway to paradise. So far away, being close to you is almost heaven, but seeing you can do just so much. It hurts me so to know your heart's a treasure, and that my sweet lips close to my lips and tell me that's where they're gonna stay. Don't leave me here. yet so far away. Whoa, 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 so near, yet so far away. So near, yet so far.
Please
three from
Oh,
late 50s, early
Early
60s there. We had Billy Fury, Halfway to Paradise. He was British, of course. And never really became the star I think he could have become, Billy Fury.
died early, 40.
Died early 40s, yeah.
Yeah, 40 in fact.
And yeah, he had a great voice though. And then we had
He did.
Then we had Little Richard. And I'm not talking about my cock. Or Alan Ladd's. With Lucille.
The classic.
And then we had the Crystals with Do Rum 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 Do Rum Rum.
Ron.
And produced by Phil Spector,
The Looney.
who's now currently serving time in prison. But according to John, he'd be all right. He's playing PlayStation and fucking getting Gordon Ramsay coming in cooking for him. Having said that, that fucking prick did do a program about cooking in prison, didn't he?
He did.
Which isn't fucking far off Monkey Tennis, really.
Oh, Emma. If only we still had that.
What?
The Fart album.
Oh,
She remembers it very fondly.
Fondly.
Ah. It was a good... Well put together, that album, you know. They had interview with the farter and everything. In fact, you were on there doing the burps to Pink Floyd.
Was that?
Yeah. I did the... Well, there was my of course, my farts. Then interview with the farter. The album, Shut Up and Fart. And then after that was a bonus track with you burping all the way through the last track of Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, we did. We played it to my mum. She didn't want to laugh, but she laughed her fucking head off. She did. Yeah.
What's not to laugh at?
Emma made me play it to her. She's a right mischievous one, that Emma. She had a proper little mischievous glint in her eyes, she did.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's funny. Yes, the old Fart album, son. You
Don't remember it.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do. Of course you remember the Fart album.
I remember it, but I don't remember listening to it. I'm sure I did, but I don't remember listening
You
to it.
loved it. The Fart album was great.
I loved a lot of things back then, son.
Go back nearly 20 years.
Yeah. I loved waking up in the morning back then.
Or do you not like waking in the morning?
Nah.
Why not?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it just means you've got another day here, ain't you, son?
Oh,
Another day here, another day.
another dollar.
Struggling through it.
Well, it's better than the alternative, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what the alternative is.
Exactly.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. I do not know where that come from. I apologise wholeheartedly for that.
Will you stop apologising? It ruins it when you apologise.
Why?
I don't want apologies.
Some people don't like it, so.
Well, they can fuck off. They know what they're coming into.
Well, not really.
Yes, they do. No apologies, boy. What other news we got?
Let's have a look. Frankie Boyle in the sun, eh?
We did play it to Olive. It's come through again as we played it to Olive.
Well, she's repeating everything as well, like Gav.
No, I think sometimes it does that, doesn't it?
You got an iPhone as well?
Probably.
Probably farted.
Yeah. Go on.
This is Frankie Boyle and the Royal Baby. The Royal Baby was born. Kate said, I think any new parent will know what this feels like. Emerging from a £6,000 night hospital to show the world, wait immediately, you've given birth to a king. We've all been there. Kate had to endure 11 hours of labour, which is more than the combined total the entire royal family has managed in the past 20 years. Apparently the parents didn't want to know the sex of the baby until it was born, when it could be quickly swapped for a boy. What's happened to Nicholas Witchell? He's gone from someone who reports from a war zone to a man I wouldn't have been surprised to see running in hospital. His freshly lacerated moobs dribbling blood while screaming, "Suckle on these, my infant king."
Oh, God.
Cameron said the birth was wonderful news as he can hurry through the dismantling of the NHS while we're all distracted. George will be part of a British royal lineage that dates all the way back to the 20th century when the House of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha changed its name to Windsor. Recent changes to succession laws mean the baby could rule irrelevant of its gender, leaving it free to have as many sex changes as it likes. My favourite hospital gulpers were the American couple who had travelled to London from Ohio to wait outside the hospital for a week. They said we couldn't miss this while standing 400 metres behind rows of police and razor wire missing it. The irony is that if you really hated the royal family and wanted to make their lives a misery, the thing to do would be to hang around outside their house cheering when they're inside trying to get a baby off to sleep. The baby will move into Princess Margaret's old apartment. They won't need a night nanny as whiskey fumes still ooze out of the brickwork. And so starts months of sleepless nights as Britain's poor cling desperately to happy rolling TV news to distract them from watching the mice fight the cockroaches. People who say, why do we need rolling news about the birth of a baby have obviously never had in-laws. The Sun called him the Fresh Prince. I can hear it now. I got in one little fight and I blew up most of the Arab world. Catchy. Being named George, he will join 6 of the past 10 kings exhibiting the imagination you expect from a family who have to be trained how to wave. Why think of a name at all? You won't get anything funkier than Prince. The papers have been awash with tips on saving money if there's a baby on the way. Mine, only go dogging dressed as a highwayman. And if anyone gets pregnant, they'll not look for you, as they'll assume you are just a randy ghost.
Well, he's right, isn't he?
I can't disagree with anything he says on there, son.
No.
To be honest with you.
No, you're right.
It just gets on my tits, it really does.
You're not happy with the birth?
Oh, well, I don't care, but it's like, alright, I've had enough now. The baby's been born. They've got fucking, look, a 24-page souvenir of the birth of Prince George Alex Louis. 24 pages of it. 24 pages. 24 fucking pages. Look!
I don't see it.
Diana's ring sparkled and it was as if baby George was waving. Shut up! It wasn't if the baby was fucking waving. Look, a whole centre page of Prince William putting the fucking baby in a car.
Did it well though, didn't he?
Yeah, he done it great. Fucking great. Somebody must have trained him really well. Look, it's the same as when he was born. Look, I got a picture of them and a picture of them. Exactly the same. And now we've got fucking endless pictures of that. These cunts who have come out to fucking watch it.
Yeah.
And we've got the fucking lineage of the Queen and everybody. Fucking load of bollocks.
How'd you give her that, wouldn't you?
That's neither here nor there, mate. He has given her, well, apparently he's given her one.
Well, you don't think someone's coming to do the job?
Probably.
There they are.
George will have loving grandparents. And hold on. Am I much mistaken? But in 1997, when Princess Diana died,
Yeah.
he was like the cunt of the fucking world, Prince Charles, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And the Queen weren't much better, was she?
No.
When she didn't put the flag at half mast.
Do you remember?
These people were slagged by this paper from pillar to fucking post.
But they came good in the end, Russ.
Fucking slags on rags. Here's one to cheer us all up after that little outburst.
Yeah.
A car tax
dodger.
Thank you. Was tracked down to his home and moaned he was unable to get out to renew his disc after overdosing on Viagra. The driver blamed the effects of the blue sex pill that famously get fellas motors running for not having popped into the post office. His explanation proved a flop with the DVLA, who hit him with a stiff fine when the expired tax on his car flashed up on their computer. Yesterday, DVL official Caroline Williams declared it the cockiest excuse yet, especially since motorists can now renew their tax online without leaving their front doors. Caroline, head of digital services, said the vast majority of people tax their cars on time and it's easier than ever before, but it amazes me to see the excuses people come up with. The daftest include a motorist claiming to have been laid up after falling out of a tree picking plums. One man told the DVLA he was heading to renew his tax when he was unable to resist the lure of the bookies. He said there was a horse running at Doncaster called Don't Do It, so I bet on that with my car tax money. Instead, it lost. Is that shit or is that shit?
Ugh. What a story, huh?
It's a great story, isn't it?
It's terrible, isn't it? They don't know what to print in there, do they?
No, they don't know what to print. They certainly don't know what, especially in the Sunday ones, they don't know what to set. Yeah, shameless freeloader Josie Cunningham is set to sue the NHS over her taxpayers' funded boobs, saying they have ruined her life. The wannabe glamour model, 23, claims her 4,800 hooters are too big and blames Medic for making her a laughing stock. She reckons she was rushed through surgery process and wants compensation for clinical negligence and emotional distress. The single mum of two who has consulted no-win, no-fee lawyers vowed last night, I'm going to take them for every penny. I want in excess of 10,000. Anything I can get over that is a bonus.
Should have left your tits alone, love.
Yeah, you wanted your tits big, now they're big, now you're moaning. What's going on?
Fucking ridiculous that is. What, your tits big? Fucking have them big.
When they're big, stop moaning about it.
Yeah. Cunt.
Listen to this one and see if you think this is true. School kids aged 15 are battling bare-knuckle adult brawlers in illegal fight clubs. The brutal bouts are arranged on social media, videoed on smartphones and posted online. The bloodthirsty gathering mimicked the 1999 Hollywood blockbuster Fight Club, starring Brad Pitt. Police and cavalry swooped on a suspected fight in Carlisle, but the crowd and fighters fled before any arrests were made. I don't believe that bollocks.
No, me neither. What a load of rubbish.
Yeah. Absolute load of rubbish. It's all rubbish. Yeah, look, talking about the prisons, mate. Cheeky lags have begun rating Britain's most notorious prisons like hotels in the style of TripAdvisor reviews. This is what they say about Wormwood Scrubs. This is what one has said. The view from the room was poor and obscured by iron bars. Facilities were rudimentary to say the least. No television, minibar or ensuite facilities. Due to overbooking, I was forced to share with a rather charmless individual by the name of Mike the Hatchet, who was keen to know why my stay was so short. I sought out the shower facilities in the morning and had to queue and was then told not to bend down for the soap by a surly member of staff. When I went to check out, I was interviewed by a panel of 3 people who asked a lot of strange questions. For some reason, my departure was met with unruliness by other guests who banged their mugs against the iron bars and shouted obscenities. The only plus point was that after checkout, I discovered the reception had forgotten to charge me for my stay. Another one, pros. Central lock-in, central location, community spirit, cons. Drink-making facilities left much to be desired. The facilities here have a lot to be desired. Staff are not customer-focused. Check-in and check-out procedures are frankly bizarre. The restaurant is poor. Interesting guests. Cheap and cheerful lodgings. For those on a budget, food is pretty average, but clientele are friendly, as are the staff. There you go.
That it?
Picture of John Terry's mum pissed on the back of a fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Look at the state of her. She's got like her face is like leather. Look at her face, man. It's like leather.
They drink it's all over for Terry's mother. You fucking idiot.
He really is. That whole family really are scum of the earth, aren't they?
What does he think when he sees that?
What do you mean? What do you think? Go on, gal. You're doing the family proud. Fattest town in Britain. Worksop.
Where?
Worksop.
I better get up there.
Bassett Law in Nottinghamshire has been named as the fat capital of the UK.
Yeah.
There you go.
The fat asses up.
I think even you would appear slim in there, son. Janet Ashton, 66, tipped the scales at 30 stone.
66.
30 stone, she's doing well.
Wow. 30 stone.
Time for a tune, I think. Give us a tune.
There's a tune.
Here's one from the 80s, see if you remember it.
trying to see the light. Every time you come around again, I only want to say goodbye. Every time you say you're leaving again, I want you back just like mine. Want you back just like mine. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, affliction, but I'm trying to see the light. Every time I come around again, I only want to say goodbye. Every time you say you're leaving again, I want you back just like mine. I want you back just like mine. Boom, boom, boomerang. 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 So I went to the doctor, took a look at my heart. He said we can't be together, but never to get too far apart. Never to get too far apart. Every time you come around again, I only want to say goodbye. Every time you say you're leaving again, I want you back just like mine. Want you back just like mine. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. I want you back just like mine. Boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. Boom, boom, boomerang. Don't come back.
Wow. That was
Great, boomerang.
Haircut 100's favourite shirts for about 1982. And then we had, I know nothing about it, it's Lucy Schwartz, her name is, a song called Boomerang. And I heard it, it was at the end of season 4 of Arrested Development. So if you haven't seen Arrested Development, I highly recommend that you should see Arrested Development because it's one fantastic programme.
Oh, it is brilliant.
And
He's in it, Funkhouse, isn't he?
he's not in season 4.
No.
He's
He was
brilliant in it.
He was in season 3.
Yeah.
When he plays the...
Plays his camera, he's surrogate. George's surrogate.
Very funny, that is.
I tell you, he's in season 4. Ben Stiller's in season 4.
Oh, is he good at it?
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's a magician, a gay magician. But he's not, he comes out.
Because he normally plays himself, doesn't he?
No, he's not playing
But
himself.
he's actually in it as
as
a character.
yeah.
Oh, excellent.
So if you haven't seen Arrested Development, I highly recommend that you see it. And that song is at the end of it. It's Lucy Schwartz. Know nothing about it. I presume she's American.
It's very good.
And it's quite a catchy
There's
little tune.
there's some good stuff around. I mean, there is some... You've got to look for it. Look for it.
Look for it.
You've got to look for it, and there is some really good stuff being made because of the fact that it's, everyone it's all independent now.
Well, we're all independent, aren't we?
But the only problem is that you do have to look for your own stuff.
I'm always looking for my own stuff.
And you
mate.
find it.
Yeah, I did. I found it the other day. I found my own stuff. Hiding down the back of the sofa it was.
Joking, it,
I said, fucking hell, I've been looking for that fucking penis for like two weeks, and here it is, down the back of the fucking sofa. Fucking hell, it's like, there's nothing worse than when you mislay your penis.
No. I've mislaid mine here, so.
Well, it's nothing worse. You're searching and you're like,
Searching.
Your wife comes in and says, what are you looking for? I'm looking for my cock, you stupid cow. I've lost it, and I lost it again. She said, you're always losing that. And I'll say to her, if you fucking started putting it out a little bit more, love,
right.
I probably wouldn't lose it. I'd know where it was.
Yeah, if you paid more attention to it,
Yeah.
I might not
You
lose
acknowledge that it actually existed.
I might not lose it. Well, what can I do? I'll mislay everything. I'll mislay my keys, and I'll just mislay my knob.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Do you want? I'm sort of known for mislaying things.
Exactly. I'm not, you know that I fucking forget everything.
Yeah.
I leave my keys.
You know that.
I leave everything in a mess. I leave all my clothes all over the place. Everything. So it is absolutely guaranteed that one day I was going to lose my knob.
Yeah, and now that day's happened.
And now it's happened. What are you prepared to do about it?
Yeah, where do you stand on this
Right.
fucking issue? And she was nonplussed about it.
She
Just
slag.
didn't even give a fuck, basically. And that's what I said to her. That's your trouble, love. You're not giving a fuck.
You're not giving a fuck.
You're not giving any fuck.
Any fuck at all. I'm in a blowjob of you, all right?
Yeah, a little blowy. Between friends.
Nothing.
You know?
Nothing. Here's a joke what happens to you when you lose your knob. It's a serious... I mean, she probably doesn't even fucking think that you're bothered.
No, she don't.
She don't give a shit.
Don't care, does she?
She don't give a fuck whether you've lost your cock.
No, she ain't got a fucking clue, mate. She said, "Oh, I'll look for it in a minute." I fucking said, "You look for it now, you silly cow."
Right.
But she didn't. She
I
went,
bet if it was her fucking... I bet if it was her knitting things, she'd be looking for them.
"Oh, everywhere, mate."
Everywhere.
Had
She had the house down for her knitting
She
things.
said, "Oh, I would never lose my knitting."
Or her oven gloves.
She went, "I'd never lose it. I know if it's dear to me, I keep it close to me, and I know where it is."
How precious she is about those oven gloves.
Oh, she fucking don't leave
Fuck,
off
don't
about the
stop,
oven
mate.
gloves, mate. Every time I go in the kitchen, "Don't you touch my oven gloves."
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Fucking ridiculous.
And that nice blender I bought her. She loves it.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you bought my missus a blender.
Wow, she's very... well, she was good to me that time when I had AIDS.
When you had what?
When I had AIDS.
Yeah.
She was very good to me.
Yeah, she was, but I thought
She saw me through it all.
Sleeping with you was taking it a bit too far.
Wow.
She said, "Look, I'm to prove that I'm not, that you're going to have a life after this, and that nobody's scared of you. I will sleep with you." And I went, "Hang on a minute," but she wouldn't be perturbed,
No.
and she slept with you, and
She did.
of course she gave the whole family AIDS.
You got AIDS as well, didn't you?
Yeah, the kids got AIDS. I've got AIDS.
Yeah, everyone's all right now, aren't they?
Well, they've all got AIDS, but they're all living with it, aren't they?
I know that you can cure it now.
You can't cure it, but you can live with it.
Oh, that's all right. So you're all right then,
Well,
apart from having AIDS.
yeah, I mean,
Is that bad AIDS or good AIDS?
well, it's bad AIDS 'cause I got it from you.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we'll play this one because I love this tune. It's a great tune. How long ago? 6 years?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. You got it down. I didn't even see what it was.
There's a hole in your logic. You who know all the answers.
Always when we fight, I try to make you laugh till everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. Always when we fight, I kiss you once or twice, and everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. I love you Sunday sun, the week's not yet begun, and everything is quiet, and it's always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always. You tell me I'm a real man, try to look impressed, not very convincing, but you know I love it. Now we watch TV till we fall asleep, not very exciting, but it's you and me, and we'll always be together. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. Ba, 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 ba,
Lovely.
1996 is the year.
Yeah.
The Wannadies are the band from Sweden. They're from Sweden, you bastards. And
Well,
You and Me
that
Always.
that was used in a film.
yeah, Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Like he directed it. And before that, the Hoosiers.
And Goodbye, Mr. A.
Yeah, sounded like they were singing Goodbye, Mr. AIDS, which would.
Good little band, the Hoosiers. They got a couple of albums, and that was it, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Nice, quirky little band. Wasn't anything different. I mean, it was very much like ELO, we were saying, weren't we?
It sounded a bit like ELO.
A bit ELO-ish.
Yeah, it did sound a bit like ELO-ish.
A little bit, Mr. Blue Skies, Mr. Blue, down, a little bit that, wasn't it?
Yeah. A little bit of that, wasn't
But yes, you know, if you're going to copy something, copy it well.
it? Copy it true to form.
You and I, da-da. Good record.
Yeah, that's the Wannadies from 1996. Don't know what happened to them, but probably back in Sweden working in IKEA.
Sweden!
Probably worked in IKEA. Saying, would you like meatballs with that, sir? I don't know if Swedish people sound like that.
See you growing your beard back.
No, not really, just lazy.
Oh, is it?
Just lazy, mate.
Lazy moon, come out
soon.
I don't. Laura Hardy.
You know it. Well, it could be Harry Nilsson.
But Harry Nilsson got Laura. It was from Laura Hardy.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd done it first and they'd done it after him.
Lazy moon,
You
come out soon. Why don't you show your heart? I can't remember it. From what film, though?
That I don't know.
Pardon us, 1931.
There's one for the teenagers. If there's any teenagers listening, there we go. 1930s geek, oi, Grandad.
That's where they black up to hide from the authorities. They stay on a black farm.
I would have thought that would have been the worst thing to do, black up in them times, wouldn't it? In the south of America, in the deep south in America.
Why?
Well, there's a little thing called the fucking Ku Klux Klan that went around hanging fucking black.
Oh no, they were hiding though. They were...
Didn't touch that in them days though, did they? Didn't touch racial segregation.
Well, no, the thing is, there was nothing
no, I'm not saying it was racist.
No.
I'm not saying it's racist. I'm just saying that they could have had, for more comic effect, they could have had them getting nicked by the Ku Klux Klan. And
Yeah.
But they wouldn't touch that, would they?
I don't think Ku Klux Klan were around in the 30s,
Well, a thing
60s,
like the Ku Klux
yeah.
Klan. No, the Ku Klux Klan were around before the 60s, son.
Was it?
Yeah. It's only because they would get
50s
reported
more,
on
wasn't it?
40s and 50s probably. But I'm sure there was people in the south who, well, you ever heard of Strange Fruit by fucking Billie Holiday, mate? That's about fucking lynching.
Yeah. Because you think in 1931, slavery was abolished in 1865. So, I mean, they'd only been free for like 60 odd years.
Yeah.
It's madness, that, isn't it?
And they weren't, in some places, they weren't really free, was it?
No. So it's quite fresh still, really, that, you know, black people were free. It was, what, it was 130, 140, 150, nearly 150 years. 150 years in 2 years or so.
Yeah.
148 years.
Not that long, really, is it?
No. It was not long at all. In the scheme of things. 148 years.
That's why they're saying, like, they've put posters up in German towns saying, putting the pictures of people they know who are still alive who were Nazi war criminals, saying if you know them, grass them up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And some people are saying, just leave it, you know what I mean? It was a long time ago, just leave it. But
No.
was it a long time ago?
No, you don't leave
In the
that.
scheme of things?
No, you don't leave that.
People are alive and they've done that. If they done something, if they could do something like that, I'm not saying they can do it now in their 90s. Obviously they couldn't, but
There's a good. I saw a film with Max van Sydow in it.
oh yeah,
He was a complete and utterly loving grandfather, and father, and they found out that he was a Nazi war criminal, and what he did was unbelievable. You know, they couldn't believe, the kids and the daughter. They just couldn't believe that he was capable of doing it, but it was proved that he did. And he went for a trial and ended up in some home on his own. But she used to go and see him, his daughter. Like, they disowned him, obviously. It's amazing. That was. Oof. But how can you do that? How could you, even if you are an old man now and not capable of those sort of things anymore, you still got to be punished, don't you?
I would have thought so. If you can do that at any age, throughout your life, I can safely say, if I get to 80 or 90, very unlikely, if I get to 80 or 90, I can safely say, sit in my rocking chair, Grandma, and I can safely fucking say, I never slaughtered a race, a religion,
No.
a movement.
No.
But these people can't. They were part of it.
Yeah.
Surely they have to be, if you can find them, surely they have to be punished in some shape or form.
Of course they do. That's what the Nuremberg was all about.
Yeah, but they were relatively young then, wasn't the young man?
Oh, yeah.
It was still really, he was only 20.
16 years.
16 years after the war finished.
Yeah.
So it was, but
Good film,
obviously
that.
some got away. Obviously. It's amazing how a lot of them went to fucking live in America.
Yeah.
Amazing how many of them went to live in America.
Mm.
Nazis who went and lived in America. They were fucking mad, isn't it? They were fighting against America and then you go and live there.
It's mad, isn't it?
I don't understand it. Why would you want to go and live there if you spent fucking 10 years of your life fighting against that type of fucking thing?
I found them, though.
Found a lot of them.
Yeah. Not all of them.
Not all of them, mate. You're still a bit.
What's that film with John Voight? That's a great film.
Deliverance?
No. Where he shoots him in the end. Can't remember the name of the film. Remember now. It's a good film.
What's it about?
What about that?
Oh, right.
Him finding
I don't know what it's about.
the Nazis. Oh, I can't remember.
Like the boys from Brazil.
Yeah.
That's not about that, though.
No.
That's about Hitler, isn't it?
That is, isn't it? Yeah.
Good film, Boys from Brazil.
Who's in that?
Laurence Olivier, Gregory Peck.
Oh, yeah. Don't often show it, do they?
No, they used to, but they haven't shown it for a while, no. No, they haven't. Well, this is good for you. If you're dying, listen to this. Designer Pia Interlandi has created a range of fashion clothes for the dead. The 28-year-old Garments for the Grave collection includes 600 silk outfits to wear in the coffin. Pierre got the idea when her grandfather died and her grieving gran could not face having to dress him for the funeral and asked Pierre for help. She said my gran picked out one of his smarter suits, but it quickly became clear it just wasn't for a dead body. What? Pierre says the light bulb moment came when it came to shoes for her granddad. She said he wasn't going to walk anywhere, so why did he need them? I questioned why there were no other options than putting his living clothes back on. Australian Pierre, who studied fashion in Melbourne before moving to the UK, researched fibres that would biodegrade in the grave. She even dressed and buried 21 pigs to work out the best material.
Oh my God.
Her designers start £150 for a simple cotton outfit to £600 for silk designs.
Unbelievable.
Not all her customers are dead. Pia of Kingston, southwest London, said my first client was a lady of 60 who recently buried her parents and was confronted with her own mortality. We designed a beautiful silk gown in sunset colours. Hope she won't need it for a very long time. There you go.
Oh, you fucking sick cunt.
I just fucking say, dump me in the fucking noddy.
Just who gives a fuck? I'll be dead.
Dump me in the fucking nude. What does it matter what I'm fucking wearing in the grave?
It's not cremation. Or,
No,
you can't do that.
I can't do that. I want to get buried.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
want to get buried, but I can't be cremated, so...
This is the Jewish thing, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got to go into the ground as you come in.
Yeah, I don't fancy that.
Cool. Dig me up after 3 months, see what state I'm in. If I've got a good beard, take me out. If I've got a good ZZ top beard going, take me out and take me around people's houses. So don't worry about him. Yeah, he's got fucking a couple of bits
See,
missing.
I'm not going to go anywhere with religion. I want a completely religion-free funeral.
Do you?
Yeah. Don't believe in any of this shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
It's got to be shit, isn't it? Well, it's all right with you. You were born Jewish. I was born Jewish and non-Jewish.
I doubt very much. I mean, I don't pay to a synagogue or anything like that, so I doubt if I'll be able to be buried Jewish.
You will be buried Jewish, though.
Not if you don't pay to a synagogue, you won't, son. You think they'll bury you in a Jewish cemetery if you haven't paid anything towards it? Fuck off, they will.
So where you go?
Dump me somewhere, mate. Dump me on the
We're done
M1.
with cremation.
Dump me on the M1. No, I'll tell you where. Dump me in the centre circle of Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur. And it's stupidly written into my will. You can't be moved. They have to play round him.
So whoever fucking no one's going to get a fucking bean out of me when I die. I'll have nothing.
Well, same here, isn't it? I tell you what, we'll be so poor when we die, we won't be able to afford to get buried.
Yeah. What do they do to that?
You get buried, I think the government bury you in like a fucking pauper's grave.
That'll do.
With no, nothing up saying where you know, who it is. So your family can't find you, but it won't better us, will it?
No. Ain't gonna bother me, mate.
It's all good,
My mum
isn't
was brilliant. She bought me a plot.
it? So there you go.
I didn't want it.
But you've still got it, haven't you? What
Nah.
do you mean, no?
I made her get rid of it.
Bet she hasn't.
She did.
Who she said it to?
I don't know, but she sold it. They were doing
What
a 2
she
for
do,
1.
advertise it on
They were
eBay?
doing a 2 for 1, weren't they?
Would she advertise it on eBay?
Fucking 2. So what are you doing? 2 for 1.
That's good. That's fucking good value.
I don't want to go there. Who knows where? I might even.
Be near your mum and dad.
I might meet someone.
What do you mean you might
I want to
meet
be with my
someone?
partner. Whoever that is. She might come along. I don't know. And then I'm fucked, don't I? No. I ain't ready to go yet, boy.
I was not saying you're ready to go yet, is it?
I don't want a fucking plot.
You fucking lost the plot, pal.
I did, I made sure I lost it. Cheek. Bought you one. We're doing a 2 for 1 deal.
It's a good deal.
Fucking sick.
What, was he standing outside there going, I'm not going to give away 3 today. I'm not going to give away 4. Who'll give me 2 for 1? And your mum was like, oh yeah, I'll have some of that. I'll have some of that. Come on, I'll have some of that. Look at the state of this cunt. He's ready to go. I'll have some of that. Here we go. Give one to the lovely lady over there, Tommy. Give one to anybody else. He'll do that old Del Boy trick. We can't. We'll make it. It's only the single one for the black fella. And then the black fella says, "Why can't I have 2 for 1? 2 for 1, of course you can, sir. Who else wants some?"
No, I'll have to borrow that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, son. She's looking after you.
Marvellous.
She's worrying about you, but when she's gone, she's worrying about what's going to happen to you.
Oh, what about me when I go to the ground?
Yeah, she wants to know you're close, so she can fucking, when you get down there, she can go, oh, here he is! Look at him! The shit house.
She'll be in my ear, I'll fucking clear up your grave.
Yeah, look at the state of this grave. Look at it, Stan. He's left all his mud everywhere. He likes it, Olive. He likes mud. He's a playboy. He's a grave boy. He likes it.
He's a grave boy. Oh dear, oh dear. I tell you. It'll be there. She'll be fucking shouting up all the shit that I leave behind. The old man will just want to rest.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking I had fucking a nice 20 years before you two got down here. It's fucking lovely. Used to read my fucking racing post
20.
every day.
20, the way she's going makes me another 40. She ain't going nowhere, boy.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so, pal.
She's 80 next week.
I'm nearly 90.
80? What's a fucking big one, 80, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck me. 80 years on this planet.
Doing well.
80 years on this planet, eh? My mum's 77 and look at the way the fucking government treat her. She got a fucking slap all the way down to Arlo.
Just to prove.
To prove that she can hardly walk. 70 fucking 7.
That's ridiculous.
And they say age is not a factor. Age is not taken in. They say on the form, age will not be taken into account. It's fucking. It's just horrible. It's fucking horrible what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying. I know, and everybody says, yeah, you know, because the people are sponging off this country. Yeah, and there are people sponging off this country. There's fucking people out there who are fucking right on the fucking breadline and fucking, you know, and they're fucking getting fucked on by the government. And I don't think it's fucking right. You
That's totally not right.
You can fucking worm out the fucking spongers and the people who need it without fucking, you know.
Yeah.
in fucking old age pensioners, fucking because they've got a fucking disabled badge. For fuck's sake, and it's costing the government what? Fucking £200 a year. £200 a year, and the bollocks that they're fucking, they want fucking an extra fucking 11 grand a year for being in Parliament. They won't fucking worry about it when they're fucking old, will they?
Well, of course not.
They get their nice pension when they fucking finish. They get everything when they're fucking done. And they don't have to fucking worry about it.
No.
Fucking really, that's got me angry, that.
Well, you're quite right to be angry.
I took it away from my brother. My brother's got a terrible back. And I took it away from him.
Why?
Because he can walk 15 yards.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not joking. He's a prat because he went there and they went, can you walk over there? And he went, yeah, and he did. He's a prat because he done that.
Oh, no.
But he didn't know that he could walk badly 15 yards.
Oh, my God. Oh, what did he used to have? What, took his badge away?
Took his badge away, yeah.
Oh.
He appealed and they upheld it.
Fuck me. Well, handy and all that badges.
It's a fucking joke, someone's going. I'm telling you, it's a joke.
So I won't get one then?
No, you will.
Would I?
Yeah, you fucking will.
Why?
They won't even bother to fucking look at you, mate. You'll walk in the office, he'll go, fuck off, will you? Of course you can. Fucking, last time I saw a fucking geezer like that, it was fucking Kenneth Moore fucking portraying fucking Douglas Bader on the fucking Reach for the Sky, mate. Get out of my office. You're a raspberry by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm not a raspberry. Am I?
I'm not a raspberry, am I? I don't know, I'm not in charge of the...
I'm not.
I'm not an ATOS, mate.
Well, you see, mind you, I'm... At the moment...
Well, you can hardly walk, can you?
Not very well.
But you just go, no, I said to my mum, go in there and fucking just don't walk, just say you can't walk.
Yeah.
Fucking go in there and bullshit it.
Yeah,
Fuck's
fuck.
sake. Fucking disgusting, 77 years of age. I can understand my brother, he's 51, 52. I understand him a little bit, thinking, oh, you know, he's 52. Somebody who's 40 goes in there, you know, you want definite proof, I can understand that. But fucking 77-year-old woman who's had a fucking hip replacement needs 2 new kneecaps. For fuck's sake. That's taking the piss.
Absolutely. How much was your brother getting?
No, don't. It's not money, it's the badge. Don't get money.
For the badge for what?
The disabled badge, to park in disabled
parking,
thing.
yeah.
That's what my mum is, it's just to be able to park.
Don't they give you enough... You get a nice little car, can't you? A disabled car thing.
That's where you feel badly disabled.
Yeah.
What, you're getting ideas that you're going to get a car?
No.
It's not a disabled car, you can go, they give you I think it's £1,000 or £2,000 to go out and buy a car.
Why? Well, cause
My cousin sold her car to some fucking Polish geezer who was signing on, and he gave her a cheque for £2,000, I think, from the DSS, and she phoned the DSS up and said, "Is this legitimate?" And they said, "Yeah, cash it, it's fine."
I'm not going to go.
Yeah, but you're not having a go, are you, John? You don't have to sign on, you cunt.
Well, I better sign on then.
I've been saying that for the last 2 years. Don't have to go up there to sign on, you do it all online. Do it all online, then they send you for a meeting up there. Walk up there, they'll fucking take one look at you, mate, and they'll fucking be throwing everything at you. Anyway, I think it's time we played a record. Enough talk of this disability. We've talked about death and disability, the 2 Ds. And who don't like talking about the 2 Ds? The double D. Not the double D I want to talk about, though. Right, I'll go through, we're going to play this song here, hold on, 2 seconds. This is a band called, it's not a band, it's a bloke, Passenger. His actual name is Mike Rosenberg, Jewish boy. Mm-hmm. He's originally a 4-piece from Brighton.
Where'd you know him from?
I don't know, I've got it all on Spotify, all on Shazam.
Shazam, yeah. Or did you hear it?
The duo, it's a duo actually, I think.
Where did you hear it?
I don't know where I heard it. I can't remember. It was on a TV show, I think, or something.
You Shazammed it.
But they're British. I don't know anything about them. This is from a band called Passenger, and it's a song called Hole.
I know a man with nothing in his hands, nothing but a rolling stone. He told me about when his house burned down and he lost everything he owned. He lay asleep for 6 whole weeks. They were gonna ask his mother to choose. When he woke up with nothing, he said, I tell you something, when you got nothing to lose. Now I got a hole in my pocket, a hole in my shirt, a whole lot of trouble, he said. But now the money's gone, life carries on, and I'm missing like a hole in the head. Oh, now. I know a woman with kids around her ankles and a baby on her lap. She said one day her husband went to get a paper and the motherfucker never came back. Mortgage to pay and 4 kids to raise, but keeping the wall from the door. She said the wall's just a puppy and the door's double locked, so why you gotta worry me for? Now he left a hole in my heart, a hole in a promise, a hole on the side of my bed. Oh, but now that he's gone, well, life carries on, and I miss him like a hole in the head. Well, sometimes you can't change, and you can't choose. And sometimes it seems you gain less than you lose. Now we've got holes in our hearts. Yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, but we carry on. Well, we've got holes in our hearts. Yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes in our hearts. Yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes in our hearts. We got holes in our lives. We got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes in our hearts. We got holes in our lives. We got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes in our hearts. Yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, but we carry on.
Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him spoil your heart. Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him put us apart. Did you say we got apart? Or did you say let's go? Did you say you got someone new? Or did you say you like the color of my shoe? I don't know what's going on. You're not the girl I used to know. You're turning my world upside down, branding me with a frown. Hey, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him spoil your heart. Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him put us apart. Did you say you're leaving town? Or did you say you're sticking around? Did you say you're serious? Or did you say it's all a bluff? Why do Ponzi scheme. Do you really wanna go, or is it just an overnight glow? Hey, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him spoil your heart. Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him put us apart. No, no. Got a bar, or did you say let's go for a walk? Did you say you got someone new, or did you say you like the color of her shoe? I don't know what's going on. You're not the girl I used to know. You're turning my world upside down, branding me with a frown. Hey, hey, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him spoil your heart. Hey, Susan, beware of the devil. Oh, don't let him put us apart. Oh, oh, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him spoil your heart. Hey, hey, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let him.
Very good.
1972 that was. Dandy Livingstone. Great name, Dandy Livingstone.
Hey,
Trojan Records.
Dandy Livingstone.
He was British. He was British.
I bet it was Rasta.
It was a Rasta, yeah. 1972.
No.
Susan, Beware of the Devil, that was called. And before that, from 2010, it's Passenger and Hull.
Very good.
That was. It was quite nice, wasn't it?
It was very nice.
No, he wasn't a Rasta. Danny Livingstone wasn't a Rasta.
Oh. Who's that?
Shazam.
Oh, okay.
Well, picture of him doesn't look like a Rasta anyway.
Black, obviously.
Well, it says Britain's most, black.
Susan, beware of the devil.
He helped establish Trojan Records.
Ah. Trojan Records is a legacy and a half.
He was born in Jamaica and he immigrated here in 1959. And after hearing that, I presume he's fucking leaving.
Yeah.
He's on the first fucking train out. Well, I think that's it.
I think we've had enough.
We've had enough.
You getting tired?
We've done our stint.
We've done 2 hours, boy.
Done over 2 hours.
We have, haven't we?
We're here. We're there.
We're
So it's good to be back.
Yeah, we're here tomorrow, I think.
Should be here tomorrow.
I've been bitten on my back. 4 times. Oh, it is absolute murder. I've been bitten on your back.
Yeah, I've been bitten on my back.
Oh, it's itching so much.
Can't scratch it.
No.
Oh, Susan, beware of the devil. Don't let it. That you'll go to bed with that in your head. That song.
Yeah.
Susan, beware of the devil.
Hey.
Don't let him break your heart. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Any requests during the day that you think of, if you're going to listen, get on John's Facebook and request something. We'll be more than happy. I'm presuming Emma's not listening now, but thanks for listening, Emma.
No, she won't.
Hope the move goes all right for you tomorrow. I don't know why I'm saying that because you can't hear me. But hope the move goes all right.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Thanks for listening, and
It's only for the man to say.
it's only for the man to say it all.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Some trails are happy ones, others are blue. It's the way you ride that trail that counts. Here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you till we meet
Oi, that bird that makes clothes for people that are dead. You absolute silly bastard.